Happy May. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to share the energy forecast with May with you because you guys, this month is going to be incredible. I am so excited to share what's happening. There is a fire in this month. May energy is like this fire, this force, this activation, this creative energy. Let me know if you've already been feeling that there has been a shift in the air, that the energy has shifted a little bit. This is the first really hot, intense, exciting, amplified creative energy that we've had access to in this current manifestation cycle that we're in. And I could not be more excited because as I dove into the details of what May is going to look like, it is just, I am so excited. It is a 3 energy month, absolutely. And 3 energy is creative, it's amplifying, it's abundant, it can manifest things on a dime. Anybody who's listening here, if you happen to be a ruling number 3 or you have a 3 active somewhere in your chart, particularly in your day energy, this energy is something it's near and dear to your heart, and it's very activating. Okay. This is going to create massive forward movement in your life and in your business and, in any aspects of your life that you choose to apply this to. So as you're popping in and watching with me, comment, say hi, let me know you're here. I'm available for questions. I would love to chit chat and hear your experiences. I am streaming through StreamYard, which sometimes shows me comments and sometimes doesn't. So I'll always come back later and reply in the text as well. So let's just dive into this, shall we? I'm really excited, you guys. I have had a project in the works now for, I don't know, probably 3 months. And it's something that I'm going to give you a hint. It's something that you guys have been asking me for over a year. Okay. It has been coming up probably since January of 2022 that you guys have been asking for this. And I started out kind of like resistant and hesitant. And in the last 3 months, a door has opened, and I am so freaking excited to share a brand new project I'm creating. I'm going to share it with you at the end of the call today. Yay, 111 as you arrived. It's so perfect. I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, let's dive into this month. This is activation. This is creativity. This is fire energy. This is moving quickly. This is the ability to manifest very, very quickly. The shadow side of the 3, as many of you know from working with me for a while, can be overthinking things. It can also be worry or anxiety or looping thoughts that get stuck in your system. Now, here's what I understand through understanding the energy of the 3. When we have worry and anxiety and looping thoughts that are stuck in our system, what this is stuck creativity. It is not that you've done something wrong or, that you're in a problem. It's nothing like that. It is stuck creative life force energy that has nowhere to go. So if you experience this month, if you experience worry or overthinking, tell yourself, here, this is a flag. Worry and overthinking equals stuck creativity, stuck life force energy that wants to be moved up and out and through me. Okay. So what does that mean to move creativity through your body? It means using energy for energy's sake, right? The more you use it, the more it grows. You don't have to make like a perfect piece of art to move creativity through your body. But if you let creativity be moved through your body, you might be able to make some beautiful art, right? It doesn't have to be art in the traditional sense of like, oh, I'm bad at painting, I can't do art. No, right? Your life is your art. Your life is your canvas. To me, my business is my art. Creating content, creating products and services for you guys, making graphics, doing photos, taking selfies. This is my art. My Instagram page is my art. My lives are my art, right? So I want you to think of, what is your art? What is the thing that you're here to share and to contribute? Maybe it's your words, maybe it's your energy, maybe it's a feeling and experience, maybe it's something you provide for other people, maybe it's your heart, right? Whatever it is, it wants to be used this month. It wants to be used. So don't let yourself fall stagnant. If you fall stagnant, you will likely experience that looping thoughts and energy, like I mentioned earlier, the worry. Again, it's not a punishment, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to move that through you. Okay. This is not the month to be perfectionists. No, no perfectionism. Okay, repeat after me. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. It's important to let yourself just take a leap, right? Let yourself put something out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be just so. It can just be a playful experiment. But here's the cool thing in three energy. The playful experiments in three energy will have like this momentum of fire behind them, right? It's like the snowball effect. The snowball effect is in full force. Okay, so you start off with this little snowball, and as it rolls down the hill, it gathers steam, it gathers weight, and it gathers momentum exponentially, right? Exponentially. So it's not just like, oh, it adds a little bit here, it adds a little bit there. It's the doubling effect or the compound interest effect. So put your ideas in motion, take action on them, and move them forward. The other piece of energy that's incredibly important this month is there is going to be new models of leadership coming in. Okay. Raise your hand if you are feeling tired of some of the old ways of doing things that seem to be like clinging for dear life. And that's a great analogy because that's exactly what's happening. They're clinging for dear life because their time has come, right? It is time for new models of leadership to be cropping up right now. And this is an opportunity available to you. If you are a leader in any way, shape, or form, this is an opportunity for you to put yourself out there and move that forward. And what do I mean by leadership? A lot of times when I say the word leadership, people think, oh, like I need to be bestowed a title of like, you are the leader of this, or you are the manager of that, or the boss of this, or in charge of that. No, you get to choose and bestow your own leadership role because we are all leaders in the fact that we are models in how we walk through our life. Right? You are a leader in how you move through life and how other people might witness your example and be inspired by it, be lit up by it, or think to themselves, wow, like this is amazing what this person's doing. I love it. I'd like to be part of that. Or they're inspiring me to move forward with what I see as my vision. And so, in order to be a leader, to create a new model of leadership, what do you need? You just need to have a sense of this is something I desire. This is a vision I have, and I am going to be an embodiment of it and choose to walk through life that way. I'm going to be that embodiment and move through life. And in doing so, I get to inspire others, right? There's that Marianne Williamson's quote where it's like, how does it go? Something like, when you are willing to shine your light, you inspire others to do the same. Okay. And this is the model of leadership that we are all hungry for right now because this is authentic leadership. It's in integrity, meaning it's in wholeness. To be integral means to be in wholeness with who you are and what your energy is and what your truth is. And people are hungry for that. We deeply desire authenticity and integrity right now because we want to feel your heart. We want to feel truth. And anything that's like an illusion or falseness or inaccurate, we can feel the lack of alignment. We can feel that it's out of integrity, right? And so that's why there's this unsettled feeling as well, where people are feeling like ungrounded of like, well, what do I look to? The things I used to rely on, I can't rely on anymore. What's available for me? And this is another key theme of this month, you guys. Key theme is that the people who require a high degree of certainty in their life will struggle with the fast-paced momentum of May. Again, you guys have heard me talk a lot about 2023 being the year of the oracle. And I say that because people who are energy workers, who have the ability to work with intuition, they feel and sense energy before it has been made manifest into a physical, tangible thing. And so you guys can do that and provide that degree of trust and confidence and certainty for the people who might be struggling with that. Right. And I know a lot of people who are coming to me right now who do have oracular abilities, do have very strong intuition, and you feel like you're struggling as well at times. And I want you to know it's okay. You're actually probably doing a lot better than you realize. It's just that there's this it's like the ground rolling from an earthquake, right? There is this resettling that's happening and you're finding your footing. But you can lean into your ability to work with energy, to be intuitive, to help guide you through this confusing, chaotic, unsettling time. I will say in this very fast paced movement of the three, it's important to stay grounded. So, what is a practice that you do for grounding, right? Is it walking in nature? Is it earthing? Is it playing in your garden? Is it picking herbs? Is it going and looking at the blossoms right now where I live? There's so many blossoms out right now. It's just beautiful. The magnolia trees are blooming. The cherry trees are blossoming. The tulips are up. Like it's just gorgeous. So figure out for you, like, what is your grounding practice, and make sure to give yourself time and space in that. Okay. Let's see. What are some of the other themes that I want to talk about? If you are someone, as I mentioned before, change can be very disorienting for people who need a high degree of certainty in their life. So if you are someone who has the ability to provide that for other people, it is a great time to share your work. Okay. If you are a numerologist, if you are an energy worker of any sort, helping people find comfort and confidence and self trust in chaotic times is very, very helpful this month. So put your work out there. Um, there's a couple of things that people are going to be needing very strongly this month. Ourselves included, you and me, all of us together. So whether it's something you're looking to build within yourself, or whether it's something you can be, yes, building within yourself, but also helping your clients to build, it is self-trust. This is so important this time, is to learn to self-resource, to learn to find our strength within. Now, I want to be careful when I say that, because this doesn't mean to isolate. This does not mean to be hyper independent. In fact, a lot of the new models of leadership that we're going to be seeing cropping up, excuse me, I got a tickly nose. I think the yard people are doing yard work right now and it's stirring up all the allergies. A lot of the new models of leadership right now are based on collaboration, right? They're based on community and coming together and supporting each other. And new leadership models are going to require that we work together, that we are collaborative, that we co-regulate. The age of the hyper independence is over. It's serving no one, and it's resulting in a lot of burnout and a lot of fatigued nervous systems. Okay. Let yourself be part of a community and a circle. Let yourself reach out for support to be both a safe presence for other people, as well as to receive that co-regulation for yourself. Okay. So important. And these models of leadership are going to have this partnership model, this collaborative model, because of this. When we get to collaborate, we get to stay in our genius. We get to live in the areas that we are skilled at, that we are good at, that is part of our genius. And we get to support other people to do the same. I don't have to be good at everything. I get to choose to be good at what I'm good at, and let you be good at what you're good at. And we can come together and create this beautiful synergy. Okay. So the other thing that's going to be really helpful to have this month is a way to feel and work with energy. So pop in the chat and let me know, what is your go-to to feel and work with energy, right? My go-to happens to be numerology. That's the dominant source that I use to feel and interpret energy. I also have other practices as well, right? I might lean into my tarot. I might do, Akashic Records work. I might do a combination of all of these things. But I'd love to hear for you. What are the tools, the practices, the modalities that you lean into that help you to feel and interpret energy? Embodiment, staying in your body, being whole and integral with your body to sense these energies is also a key theme that's going to pop up this month. Please resist the temptation to live in your heads. We get rewarded in this world for being very heady and very analytical. And 3 does happen to be a very intellectual, right? Head-based number. However, staying connected with your body and recognizing the wisdom of your heart, the wisdom of your entire nervous system to be able to sense and interpret things and use that in conjunction with your brain, right? Super, super important. It's also going to be a very strong month for recognizing what your goals are and creating forward movement on them, but not sacrificing what's most important to you. Okay. This is not a time to sacrifice what's most important to you. This is a time, these are part of the new leadership models. It's a time to find a way to fulfill your goals while honoring your deepest priorities, while honoring your top values. Okay. Super, super important. Should I go into some of the important dates? One of the manifestation cycles I'm really excited about. If you guys have any dates you're curious about, pop them in the chat and let me know. But one of the manifestation cycles I'm really, really excited about actually starts on the 19th of the month. Okay. I'm going to just kind of jump ahead a bit on May 19th. Starting on May 19th, if you have been working to cultivate a body of work, if you have content to be shared, workshop series, master classes, teachings that you know are in you, and you felt that they have not been like structured or grounded yet, like you're like, I can feel it, but it's not born yet. Like I can feel it. It's still in gestation. Like it's not a thing yet, but I know something's there. And I know, like, raise your hand if you're resonating with this, because I know I've been talking with a lot of people in the various circles that I'm a part of, in the various people that I mentor, right? But a lot of people are feeling like I can feel something that wants to be birthed. Something is bubbling up. It's not here yet. I don't know how to speak to it. I don't know what it's called, what it's named. I don't know what it is, but I know it's coming. Okay? This is like being pregnant, okay? You don't know what's happening. You know something's going on. You don't know what stage you're at. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But it's not here yet, right? Starting on May 19th, this is when you will start to actualize some of these concepts in your work. Some of these new pieces that are dying to be born will start to gain a lot of traction and clarity on May 19th. So if this is you, I really encourage you to devote some time from May 19th on, basically until the end of the month, the last, week and a half, 2 weeks of the month. Devote some time to that, to letting these ideas flow through, right? May 19th happens to land on a new moon. It's also a thought leadership energy combined with a grounded, structured leadership energy. You guys, this is a very powerful portal to be bringing your new ideas into light so that they can be grounded in reality to share with others. Okay. Your ideas aren't meant to live in your head. Your ideas aren't meant to stay into fantasy. I mean, yes, enjoy the delicious pleasure of fantasizing about fun new ideas. I love that. And let yourself birth your creations. So the birthing your creation part is going to happen after May 19th. Expect on May 20th that there is going to be powerful insights and downloads to how you might make tweaks and adjustments to business, to life, to projects, receiving downloads that are going to help tweak it and adjust it, slight shifts, slight pivots to fit in this newer paradigm of leading and self-leadership, right? So if you're looking to update something, refresh something, renew something, this is a brilliant time to do it, is around the 20th of May. The other day I really want to share with that's really important on this month is the 27th. I'm going to kind of jump around with dates a little bit. So hopefully you guys are following me because I realize I'm starting on the last half of the month, but I'm starting on the last half of the month because this cycle is really exciting. So the 27th of the month, again, is going to be a very creative day. And this creativity is going to land in some insights around your work again. So this is an iterative an iterative process. What that means is you receive an idea, create it into a thing, update it. Receive another idea, create it into a thing, update it, right? Like it's iterative, it's going to be continuing to improve over time. The other piece that I would like to point out is around the 24th of the month, you will be in a stage where, hold on 1 second here. Yeah, you're going to be in a stage where it's going to be about letting go of some of the things in business that used to serve you but no longer do. Okay. So, what you're going to realize is it's like, I need to let go of, I don't know, control and hyper independence in order to welcome in collaboration. I need to let go of the fact that I might have had a previous collaboration that didn't work out the way I wanted to. And so that has like soured me from collaborations. Well, instead of saying soured to collaborations, it's time to transmute that energy and let it go on the 24th of the month in order to bring about new experiences moving forward. Okay. And then as you come to the 27th of the month, it's very creative. Slight pivots, slight adjustments that are going to be implementing these new ideas for you. And then on the 31st of the month, it is going to be like go time. Okay. It is going to be like go time. So I really want you to take to heart that you've got this beautiful month ahead of you where some of these ideas that have been floating around are meant to take form and meant to take shape. Okay. Especially knowing that that wants to be in motion and activated by the 31st. Okay. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm like, as if this isn't like classic 3 energy here. It's like you follow the flow and you trust the flow is going to take you where it takes you. And sometimes it might look a little chaotic, but the chaos can serve you because it's quick manifestation. Okay. So we're going with it. We're going with it. All right. Let me dial it back to the 1st of the May, which is today. Okay. Leadership, new ways of doing and looking at things, grounding in new ways of being. Okay. We are, as I've mentioned so many times on this call, hungry for change. I love it. Somebody else is studying some astrology. That's going to be super, super helpful for you. Absolutely going forward. May 5th of this month, this is a very magical day. If you have intuitive abilities, if you have any degree of intuition, if you would like to strengthen that, if you have a practice around magic, around your inner sense of power, power, embodiment, life force energy, like whatever you want to call it. If you are looking to work with the energies available to you in magical and powerful ways, please, 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 on Friday the 5th, take part in some kind of magic, some kind of ritual, some kind of mindful intention, a circle. If you run circles, this is a brilliant time to do it. It doesn't have to be on the 5th. You could do it one day or the other on either side, but the 5th is a very, very powerful portal to work with magic. So if that's part of your practice, dial it up on the 5th. Okay. On the 6th of May, I want to bring in this day as well, because the 6th of May is really where it's going to come into our realization that we can create and honor financial goals while honoring and respecting our highest values. This idea of sacrifice or compromise is going to be shifting. And I've talked about this before where I'm like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a fan of compromise. From this standpoint, if compromise means that you and I both are getting a suboptimal outcome, because we've had to like compromise, resulting in like us settling. This is not ideal. If you believe in an abundant universe, if you believe in the optimal, like the principle of a Pareto optimal solution, which means there's always a solution that's going to make both of us better off. And in order to find the solution that makes both of us better off, I first have to believe it exists. If I'm walking around with this idea of compromise and sacrifice, creating a suboptimal outcome, I'm going to perpetuate that. So let me, on the 6th of the month, remind myself that the universe isn't looking for me to shrink and settle, right? The universe isn't going to put me in challenging situations that mean I have to accept less than. I get to declare, even if I can't see it in the moment, I get to declare there is always a solution that's going to create an optimal outcome for all involved. Declare that and claim that and say, I will find that. I will find the solution that creates an optimal outcome for everyone involved, and hold true to that and start to see where the evidence comes up to prove you right. Okay. To prove yourself right. That's the 6th of the month. Let's see. What else do I want to dive into? The 16th of the month. 5, 4, 3. The 16th of the month is also going to be a time. I talked a lot about the manifestation cycle starting on the 19th, right? With the new moon. I want to talk about on the 16th that you're likely going to get some like prelude energy, or like I'm going to see the like preview of it. So this is a great time on the 16th of the energy to flex your creative muscles, to put some art out there, to play with something, to practice any transmutation skills that you have or alchemy skills that you have in order to create opportunities. I mean, this is really what we're doing, right? We're looking to create new opportunities in order to access new timelines that serve our highest good. That's literally what we're doing. Okay. Yay. Everyone's seeing the 3 patterns, 333. I love it. 3-year and also a 33. I love it. You guys are going to notice the 3 speaking to you a lot this month. And I encourage you to take your time to listen. And then I also encourage you to leap, right? The 7 energy year is the leap of faith year, right? It is the let's just jump in and do it. What have we got to lose at this point? Like, honestly, that is what I ask myself half the time these days, is like, fuck it. What have I got to lose? Like, just jump in and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, it's a failed experiment, but I learned something and now I know. And if I sit in the humming and hawing for forever, I will never find out. I will never find out. And what is life if not one big, giant, massive experiment? Okay. So let yourself experiment, but don't sit on the edge of the pool too long. Okay. This is not the time to dip your toe in and spend hours trying to acclimate yourself. This is the time to be like, ooh, I got this thing. It feels right. It feels good. I feel in integrity. I feel authentic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just see what happens. What have we got to lose? Okay. That's my invitation to you. I want to know in the chat, comment, let me know. What's your number one takeaway? What's the thing you needed to hear from today's call? Post and let me know. And I also want to share the first little invitation of a membership I'm opening up, you guys. I've been asked, like I said, for over a year now, since January 2022, to open a membership up, but I did not want to open it up until I was very clear as to what unique value I could provide to you. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting for that clarity to come. And waiting for me doesn't look like passively waiting. It looks like experimenting, trying some things and seeing what happens. And the clarity came in strong over the past 2 or 3 months, and very strong last month, which is this: if you have work to share with the world, I want to support you to put it out there. This is something very, very passionate in my heart. This is something I love, 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 because I believe in the change makers, the healers, the coaches, people who work with energy shifting these paradigms and doing things differently. And one thing I get the feedback on over and over and over again from everyone who comes across my work and my content and my emails and my socials and all the things is, how do you say exactly what it is I need to hear? How do you speak to my soul? How do you have such high conversion rates? How do you have such a loyal following of clients who've stuck around with you for, some of them 10 years at this point? And here's the thing, you guys, it's because I understand the energy my clients are swimming in. I understand the energy signatures and the energy patterns that we are all experiencing month to month. And so I work with that. I co-create with that. It's not me on my own figuring this out. I am co-creating with the universe. And so what this membership is it's an invitation. If you are a content creator, if you are a coach, a healer, a light worker, a difference maker, a change maker, and you want to create consistent content where you meet your clients energetically in alignment, this membership is for you. I will be sharing exactly how to create content that's energetically aligned, which means every single week and every single month, you will be getting content prompts that will help you speak directly to your soulmate clients. Yes, you have soulmate clients. Yes, you have soul contracts with them. These are pieces that I will be sharing with you in this membership. It's going to be a membership for people who are light workers, energy workers, and difference makers to hold you supported, hold you accountable, hold you in love and creative life force energy to speak to your people consistently. Okay. This is for content creation, social media, emails. You can also use it to create masterclasses, workshops, courses, and trainings. Okay. But it's primarily if you want to be creating consistent social media presence, consistent email presence, and you want the support to put your words in such a way that they are energetically aligned with the support from the universe. Okay. So it's beta founding members opportunity right now. It's only going to be $27 a month. Like I said, I'll be sending you PDFs every single month or every single week with the prompts to create the content that you need to meet your clients exactly where they are. And then we'll also be having Zoom calls, Q&A Zoom calls where I will provide my insight and guidance to you and help you flesh some of that stuff out. You can also come into the community and share some of your content pieces. One of the things I get the feedback on over and over and over again from my clients, like I said, is how do you create the content that speaks to my heart? And it's not it is magic, but it's not magic. It is understanding the energy. And so I'm going to use my ability to interpret the energy to give that to you so you can work with it too. And you can speak directly to your clients using the universal energetics that I'll be sharing. Yeah, I'm excited. If you have any questions, if you're intrigued, if you're considering becoming a founding member of this beta offering, please let me know. As I mentioned, it's only $27 a month. You will get monthly calls with me and all the prompts you need to create incredible content. My email open rates and my email reply rates are very, very high. I get replies all the time from you guys, which makes me so happy and I love it. I also get compliments and thank yous all the time for the work I put out there. It's a labor of love. I adore doing it. And it's also the foundation of my business. It's the foundation of how I share my message and how I move my work out there. It's how I've created a business for myself. It's how I've created an income for myself that's consistent and stable and reliable over the years. And it's how I create a movement that I'm passionate about and that I believe in. So if you're interested, send me a little DM. This is my first quick little announcement about it, but I will be sharing more details in the next week or so. And if anyone is interested in joining right away, I would love, love, love to chat with you. And in the meantime, I'm wishing you the most lovely, most blessed May. It's an abundant month with a lot of creative energy. So I really hope you use that creative energy as fuel. It's meant to be fuel for you, for your sense of fulfillment, for your work, for your purpose, for whatever it is that you feel you're here to share. Sending you so much love, and I'm looking forward to connecting soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone.